think everyone's aware of the young people that lost their lives in Connecticut and their families and all the things that happened to those families and their loss. We also have a loss of one of our administrative assistant superintendent, Miss Julian, lost her mother. And we would ask that we would have a moment's silence for both of those as we pray in our own way. Thank you.
The next business in order is the public comments. Are there any?
Anybody sign up for comments?
Okay.
Student commendations.
The next item on the agenda is the student commendations.
Miss Fleming is here tonight because of some problems that Miss Martin had, and she will introduce our winners here and participants tonight. First of all, the board would like to say thank you to all you parents for all the trouble and the headaches or whatever helping your youngster achieve what they did. I want to thank all the faculty that worked with them, that went through the process, and it's a good thing. UIL activities are good things to be participating in. It's one place that they can show how good they are in their math and the other skills that we're here for. Ms. Fleming, you want to introduce these fine young people?
Again, I also want to thank the students that participated, because it takes a lot of work in UIL. You have to practice. You have to stay after school, or parents, you have to come pick up your students at 4:30. They can't ride the bus home. And you've helped out your students, and they did a great job, and we're really proud of them. We had 70 participants. We had a number of placements, but I'm just going to recognize the ones that came tonight. First of all, we have Aaliyah Bird, and if you'll stand, Aaliyah, you can come up here if you want to. She participated in the 2nd grade math. We also have Brianna Cannon. She participated in spelling, 3rd grade. Lindsay Cruz. She participated in maps, charts, and graphs. We have Jazaria Duhan. She participated in Art Smart for 5th grade, and she also was one of the first place art team participants. J.C. Graham, she participated in spelling for 3rd grade and ready writing for 3rd grade, and she received 6th place in writing. Austin Eichels participated in spelling 4th grade. Chanthony Jones participated in oral reading 5th grade, also spelling 5th grade, and received a 2nd place spelling team award. Andrea Machuca, she participated in Art Smart 4th grade, Ready Writing 4th grade, and Number Sense 4th grade. Received 1st place in Art Smart and 1st place in the art team. Anthony Marshall participated in spelling 4th grade. Jaden Martin participated in oral reading 4th grade and spelling 4th grade, and she placed 6th place in oral reading. Trinity Meadows participated in storytelling 3rd grade and ready writing 3rd grade. Carlos Navarro participated in Art Smart 5th grade, placed 1st in Art Smart, and also has a 1st place art team award. Isaac Perez participated in spelling 3rd grade. Storytelling 3rd grade. Sierra Simon participated in Art Smart 4th grade. She placed 3rd place in Art Smart and also 1st place art team. This is mine, so I'm just going to push her around. Aaliyah Torres participated in social studies, maps, graphs, and charts. Did I get everybody? I think that's all that we have here today, but we're very proud of y'all. Great job.
We'd like to say how proud the board is. I know they're proud of each and every one of you. And also, if we could, we'd like to have you go out in the hall with some of the board members and get a picture to go in the paper at this time. Okay? The next agenda item is your consent approval of the consent agenda. And after review and discussion with some of you, there was one error in the minutes that needed to be corrected. That was on the February 28th meeting, page 8, Ms. Kennedy's name was misspelled. That's item 13. We need to get that corrected. Other than that, after review and this, I would ask you to approve the consent agenda as presented to you tonight.
Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve. I'll second it.
We have a motion to approve, Mr. Young, and a second, Mr. Judge.
No, just
Is there any discussion or questions?
I have one question. Okay. On page 6 of the consent agenda. And it says the following term will expire in May. It has trustee James.
This was 207.
Oh, that's right. No more questions.
We had to go back to this.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I was late. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's okay. Sorry.
Okay. Scared me.
Any other questions?
All in favor? Raise your right hand. Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. The next item on the agenda is the superintendent's report.
First item I have is snapshot visit, and we did have a visit. The people, the monitoring team came in and visited with us. There'll be a written summary. As soon as we get that back, and we'll be getting it to each board member so you can peruse it at your own time. I would say that in their review, we had 8 or 9 commendations from everything from management, financial management, to communications, etc. And then, of course, they did look at our academics, and there was 1 or 2 things in the academic area that they felt like we need to test a little harder on our benchmarks and a couple other things. Other than that, I thought it went real smooth. The team was very appreciative. The staff worked hard. The principals were on deck. Ms. Julie and everyone here did their part, and so it went by. 2 days went by real quick. And as soon as we get the summary back of what they're going to send us, then we will get that forward on to you. We have superintendent's evaluation materials. The part on area 9 is not filled in yet because the principals were having to wait till the first part of January or sometime in January to get that. That has to do with your test scores, et cetera, et cetera. And when we get that, then that'll be the part 9 of the evaluation. You have all the rest of it there, and if you want to discuss that, it's sometimes in the executive session after a while, we can always come back to that, okay? If there's something you want to talk about on transition of who hands what to who, we kind of set it up one way, that's up to the board. I don't get into that. One thing I would like to say, you have a local grant deal in there. We're pursuing some grants that I feel like would be beneficial to the district, and as always, we've tried to minimize anything that we have to do with as far as our part on matching, and try to, of course, gain as many dollars as we can for the district. And you have those laid out there. You can review those. We have so far grants that we have applied for and grants that we have received are laid out there. I think it's like $6 million on grants, and how much we've received since September has been over $1 million. And a lot of people need to understand grants go for certain things. You fill them out, you apply for them. If it goes to the library, that money has to be spent at the library. You can't spend it somewhere else for something else. So sometimes people say, well, you're needing money and you're getting money, but they don't understand a grant has to go for a specific thing. And I like that to be said to the public every time I get a chance to.